Sunday night sound session right now. Very special guest in the building. Introduce yourself, man.
Man, I go by the name of that pretty mother. I'm ASAP Rocky, man. What's up?
He's got the built-in radio.
There you go. No doubt.
He's a pro. ASAP, what's good, man?
I'm chilling. How you doing, man?
Good. You enjoying your visit to Seattle so far?
I'm loving it. It's my second time out here.
All right.
How's the tour going overall?
It's good. So far, so good, man. Good feedback, good energy, good crowds. I'm gonna have a good show tonight, too.
Yeah, so Seattle gonna get a lot for you.
Yeah, they show love out here.
Absolutely. Well, we've been playing you for a minute now, but it's great to finally have you in here. Tell the people about your background a little bit, growing up in New York. Like, when did you first decide that you wanted to be an MC?
At age 8, my brother influenced me, and I've been rapping since. Yeah.
How did he influence you?
He was into hip-hop himself. He was an artist himself, you know, at least an aspiring artist. And he kind of, you know, used to beat on the table and freestyle, and he encouraged me to do it and try it. And I did it once, and it went well, and it stuck with me at age 8, like first time I tried it. So here I am.
Remember any of your first raps?
Yeah, I remember the first line. It's a little vulgar, though.
8?
Yeah, man.
He was like, it's from the gate.
Yeah, I was just like, my little sister was just born. I just remember the first line. I'm like, Asia don't play with no games. I smokes the weed and I am the shames. It don't make sense, but it rhymes.
No doubt.
And I was talking about smoking weed at 8, so I jinxed myself. I don't encourage other 8-year-olds to do that.
Nah, we're gonna do that. Speak of some of your other influences outside of your brother. Like, as you were coming up, who did you look up to as far as other MCs that, you know, just were the business for you?
Yeah, man. I mean, of course, UGK. You know, of course, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, you know, Wu-Tang Clan, 3 6 Mafia, Death Row Records. I mean, just hip hop in general. For me, it didn't matter where they were from. It's just like the statement that they made and what their music kind of sound like. You know, I really care about that shit. I mean,
it's all good. We edited it out. we edited it out. Yeah, no, we good.
Yeah, I care about it. You know, I just like it. You know, psychonically, it's just like, you know, it was appealing to me.
Yeah.
Other music from other, you know, I guess regions of America, it just appealed to me because it was just so different. You know, so
I can see that. And also I can actually say hear that reflected in your music, because before I even, you know, saw you or understood, you know, your backstory, it was like, you know, this music, they couldn't really put a peg on it.
Where's he from? He look like he from Cali. He sound like he from Houston.
Yeah.
He act like he from New York.
Now, before I even saw you, just the music, I was like, yeah, I couldn't pin it down, and that was, for me, that's a good thing. I mean, I don't necessarily like to. I mean, there are songs or sounds that people can say are geographically specific, but it's dope to be able to be introduced to something and you don't necessarily have any idea where it came from. You just enjoying the music.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, man, it just came from all my influences and just growing up listening to music, being a music lover. That's it.
Dope.
What about local cats? I gotta ask, because Big L is like one of my favorite MCs of all time. I mean, like, what about cats that you were seeing around the way?
Of course, man. That's just like a no-brainer, man. Of course. I mean, how could he not? I mean, Children of the Corn, Digging in the Grates. I mean, of course, man. You know, of McGruff. I mean, Big L was, I feel like if he wouldn't have, you know, got killed, you know, Lord rest his soul, more people would consider him more iconic, you know, and legendary. I mean, calling him legendary is an understatement in my book, but, you know, nonetheless, he is iconic, man. You know, he was spitting flows in the 90s, man, rapidly. East Coast cat, holding it down.
He influenced a lot of cats.
He did,
definitely. Jay-Z being one specifically.
Yeah. Jay-Z being 1, Cameron being 2.
True.
Mace being 3.
No doubt.
Who was the first person who really believed in you as a professional MC, that you could do it as a career?
Probably, I want to say, like old friends and ASAP. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the whole mob. How'd you guys all get together? Is it childhood friends?
Yeah. Harlem thing. Back when nobody really knew, it was Harlem. Like, well, not Harlem, but my friends from Harlem, ASAP Mob, and probably a few Harlem friends. They knew I used to rap, and they used to be like, "Oh, my son, my boy, good, man. He good." They used to get me to like try to battle cats and all of that. But, you know, for the most part, you know, those are the people who believed in me.
I want to switch gears a little bit and ask you about your diet and vegetarianism.
No, I'm a pescatarian.
Pescatarian, so you just eat fish, no other meat?
No other meat.
for? Has it been a lifelong thing or just?
Nah, like 2 years, 3 years now.
It's going good for you?
Yeah, it's easy. I'm real light, you know. I'm really light right now, so it's like when I'm crowd surfing and stuff, they just be throwing me around now, you know.
Well, speaking of that, I mean, if you're a pescatarian, you definitely in the right city. You know what I mean, you have to, while you're here in Seattle, some of the best seafood, freshest seafood in the world.
I've heard.
Yeah, so you know, we get off air and we give you a couple recommendations, spots to check
man.
out.
I mean, please do. I like all type of fish too, man.
Yeah, no, we got you.
I love fish. I can never get tired of fish.
Your favorite dish? Speaking of raw,
Man, exactly. That's
You know?
the tie-in all there.
no doubt.
Let's talk about the project. Obviously, it's out. Everyone's out there has copped the album. If you haven't, go get it. Long live ASAP.
Yes.
Doing very well. I know it had leaked online, of course, a little bit early. It's
Very
still been really well received, and the sales have been great. How much do you think that impacted everything?
Oh man, if it wasn't for that, my career would be over. At least I feel that way. You know, if it wasn't for people supporting me and standing up and saying, man, you know, this guy, he took a year to give us this project and he put his all into it. People know how passionate I am about music and stuff like and art, and that's why it's kind of funny. You know how when somebody's overly passionate about something, they come across weird or something like it's funny. Yeah. It's just funny, like, you know, when somebody's overly passionate and they know I'm passionate, and some people they like that, they respect it, and that's probably the only people who support my stuff because everybody else got it for free. I'm not mad at nobody because I'm still here, and it just means, you know, this was meant to be. That's how I take it.
Yeah.
And I'm currently working on new things and greater things for people so they can, you know, just to make their lives a little bit easier, just to give them something to hold on to and remember. Yeah.
Who is it that you'd like to work with that you haven't had an opportunity thus
Andre
far?
3000.
There you go.
I was supposed to work with him on
the last joint?
Long Live. I really want to work with him. Bad. I want to work with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
I also want to work with MGMT. I keep saying this.
Okay.
And Tom York. I wanted to work with Radiohead for a while. There's a few people I want to work with. It'll take me all day, and half of the hip hop people won't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
That's good though.
So
Yeah, you know.
it's like when I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna have Florence Welch on the album. They're like, what? Who?
No doubt.
They might recognize the voice, though. Maybe.
I'm talking. You know who I'm
He
like?
said, man. He said,
Like,
man.
who I hang
commercials
around,
and
bruh. They don't know about no Florence and the Machine or no Skrillex. Only reason why they know about Skrillex is because Skrillex is wild and they know Skrillex.
Wild for the night.
Yeah, they know Skrillex, but they knew him before. Well, I mean, I'm telling you, we all came up. My old manager was his booking agent.
Yeah.
Everything was just like, everybody was close, like cool, and as everybody's career started to grow, everybody kept in touch.
Yeah.
And it's just because he makes that like techno electronic EM what is it? EDM
yeah.
stuff. It's like, you know, I make hip hop. You know, it's cool. I mean, he had a bunch of stuff that could have went potentially on
that
that.
record is crazy.
yeah,
We've been talking about that,
Thank
and
you.
it grows too. Like, it continues to get better.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great
Because
song.
when I first did it, I liked it a lot, and then like after a while, when people was just like, "Oh, it's crazy," and then I shot the video.
Yeah, the
I
video
just
came
was
out.
like, "Thank you, man."
Speaking of the video, give us some highlights of DR.
Little 5-year-olds with handguns and stuff. It's scary
Yeah.
if you're not ready for it.
No doubt.
Nah, DR is fun. There's some big booty chicks out there, boy. Oh Lord, they got nothing. They made out of booty in DR, bro. And body. I mean, people's great grandmothers got booty still.
No
Like,
doubt.
you ever see like Dominican elderly women? They still got it. They still got it. Like, you be like, what the hell are they eating for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, genetically in their genes, they just meant to be sexy. You know, so I like anything from like 21 to about like 46 in the DR. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe even 50
right
on
there.
a good
You
night.
said maybe
50 on a
50,
good
no
night.
doubt.
Good night.
I like cougars. Yeah, people think I'm joking.
No.
I got a girlfriend though, so I'm chilling. But I actually like cougars a lot.
No doubt.
A lot. Because you know why?
He said a
Because
lot,
when
a
you're
lot.
young, you know, cougars, they used to take care of you when you were
Yeah.
young. So I'm used to being like
You the
19.
cub, the little cub.
Yeah,
Young
getting
cub.
spoiled by a nice cougar with some experiences.
All right.
No
All the
doubt.
Cougars out there listening.
Exactly.
You know your mission.
Get it to the Key Arena.
Come to that Diamonds Tour concert. All of the
Key
Cougars.
Arena.
There it is. All right, ASAP Rocky, thanks so much for coming through. Sunday
Thanks for
Sound
having
Session,
me,
DJ
man.
Hyphen.
Yeah, Jay Moore, continued success and safe travels to you, brother.
ASAP. Peace, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
No doubt.